Mogadishu's markets are lively, full of noise, bargaining, and daily transactions. For decades, Somali consumers have relied on open-air stalls and small neighborhood shops for their everyday needs, buying food in small quantities as they go. The concept of bulk shopping is rare. Most families don't have the storage space or the disposable income to purchase large amounts at once. But what if that changed? What if a Costco-style membership warehouse opened in Mogadishu, offering wholesale prices on essential goods? Would Somalis embrace it? Would businesses and households switch to bulk buying? And more importantly, could such a venture survive the competition from the powerful, long-established traders at Bakaaro market? To understand the feasibility of this idea, we need to break it down. What does the Somali consumer want? What challenges would such a business face? And how could it actually succeed in a city where informal markets dominate? First, let's look at how people shop in Mogadishu today. The majority buy groceries in small portions, often daily. A family might purchase just a few cups of rice, half a liter of cooking oil, or a handful of vegetables for the day's meals. Why? Because incomes are unpredictable, cash flow is tight, and refrigeration is limited. In a society where bulk buying is uncommon, convincing people to pay for a membership to shop at a warehouse requires a shift in mindset. It means proving to them that buying in larger quantities actually saves money in the long run. For businesses, the transition is more natural. Restaurants, hotels, and small retailers already buy in bulk. Instead of sending workers to negotiate prices at Bakaaro market every morning, they would benefit from a one-stop shop where pricing is consistent and transparent. No haggling, no sudden price spikes, just guaranteed savings. But even for businesses, a membership fee would be a new concept. Would they be willing to pay, say, $30 a year for access? Some might hesitate. To ease this transition, the warehouse could offer tiered memberships, maybe a month-to-month option for smaller businesses, and an annual membership for larger buyers looking for long-term cost savings. Now let's examine Bakaaro Market, the city's economic powerhouse. It's a dense network of traders controlling food imports, with price-setting practices that make it difficult for newcomers to compete. The market runs on an informal but deeply entrenched system where large wholesalers dictate pricing. A Costco-style warehouse offering lower prices would be seen as a direct threat. Traders might respond by temporarily lowering prices to drive the warehouse out of business, pressuring suppliers not to work with the new competitor or even resorting to intimidation tactics. Any serious business plan for a warehouse must anticipate these challenges and strategize accordingly. The key to overcoming Bakaaro's dominance lies in efficiency and reliability. The warehouse must source its goods directly from international suppliers, cutting out the middlemen that drive up costs in the local market. By negotiating bulk deals with rice mills in Pakistan, sugar refineries in Brazil, or pasta manufacturers in Turkey, the warehouse can undercut Bakaaro's prices and offer better deals to consumers. But importing goods into Mogadishu comes with its own set of challenges. The port is infamous for delays. Containers often sit for weeks due to slow customs processing, corruption, and unofficial fees that importers are expected to pay. Demurrage costs, extra charges for storage when cargo isn't cleared on time, can quickly eat into profits. A successful warehouse must navigate these logistics efficiently, possibly by forming direct agreements with shipping lines or leveraging bulk imports to negotiate faster clearance. Once goods arrive, there's the issue of electricity. Mogadishu has some of the highest energy costs in the world, with businesses relying on diesel generators to keep the lights on. A warehouse of this scale would require a robust power solution, possibly solar energy with battery storage, to offset diesel costs. Transportation is another hurdle. Roads in the city are rough, with checkpoints and informal taxes imposed on trucks moving goods. Every additional cost in logistics cuts into the savings that a warehouse aims to offer. Despite these challenges, the financial potential of such a venture is significant. A conservative estimate suggests that with 5,000 household members and 500 business members spending an average of $150 per month and $1,000 per month respectively, annual sales could reach $8 to $10 million. With a 10% gross margin, that translates to about $800,000 to $1 million in gross profit. Operating costs, staff salaries, security, electricity, and transportation would consume a large portion of this, but with scale and efficiency, the warehouse could break even within 3 to 4 years. For consumers, the benefits are clear. Families would save 10 to 20% on staple goods, reducing the financial strain of high food costs. Businesses would gain a reliable supply chain without the daily stress of market fluctuations. Over time, a successful warehouse could stabilize food prices citywide, forcing traditional traders to compete more fairly. Choosing the right location for the warehouse is critical. It must balance security, accessibility, and affordability. One option is Darussalam, a growing gated community north of Mogadishu. It offers relative safety and space for a large facility, but its distance from the city center might deter customers. Another option is Hoden, a middle-class district with busy commercial activity. A location near Kilometer 4, KM4, would provide excellent visibility and easy access for businesses. However, land in this area is expensive and security remains a concern. A third option is the Industrial Road Corridor, which connects the port to key business districts. While it offers logistical advantages, security risks in some sections must be carefully evaluated. Security is non-negotiable. A high-value warehouse filled with bulk goods is a prime target for theft, extortion, or even organized attacks. Private security, surveillance systems, and strong perimeter defenses are essential. Many businesses in Mogadishu pay informal protection fees to Al-Shabaab to avoid being targeted. Whether or not to engage in such payments is a difficult ethical and strategic decision. Some companies, like Hormuz Telecom, have survived by forming strong community ties and contributing to local development. A warehouse could adopt a similar approach, hiring local staff, supporting community projects, and ensuring that key stakeholders see its success as beneficial. Looking at case studies from other regions, we see valuable lessons. Metro Cash and Carry in Pakistan faced similar challenges, introducing membership-based wholesale shopping. They succeeded by educating small retailers on the long-term benefits of bulk buying and offering trial memberships. In Kenya, Carrefour disrupted traditional markets by guaranteeing lower prices on essentials, gradually winning over consumers. In South Africa, large retailers faced resistance from informal traders, but ultimately survived by offering a superior shopping experience. The takeaway: Somali consumers will embrace a warehouse model if it proves to be cheaper, more convenient, and reliable over time. A Costco-style warehouse in Mogadishu is ambitious, but not impossible. It would redefine how people shop, offering price stability, bulk discounts, and a more organized alternative to chaotic open-air markets. With careful planning, strong logistics, and community engagement, it could transform Mogadishu's retail landscape, forcing a shift toward transparency and efficiency in an economy long dominated by informal trade.